Okay, hello everyone. My name is Julian, and I am starting my own YouTube channel. This is the first time that I do this, and my goal is to help people who are trying to learn English. I want to give you a little bit of background on who I am and why I'm doing this. So, I am actually a French professor at a university in Colorado in the United States, and I have been doing that for a long time. I've been at my current job for 18 years. So I have a lot of background in teaching, but I have never taught English before. So how did this YouTube channel idea come to be? Well, I found myself in my personal life for the first time alone, and with not a whole lot of people to talk to around me. And I was looking for things to do to try to occupy my time. And so I decided to connect to a language app that I actually had connected to in 2020, but I hadn't used it at all. And I connected to this app called HelloTalk. And my goal was to practice languages that um, other languages that I knew. And I found out that a lot of people were trying to learn English, which is normal, it makes sense. And so I started to help other people learn English. And in HelloTalk, you can open voice rooms and you can have participants that can practice speaking and other people just listen. And it's a very nice feature of that app. And so I started doing this, and I found that I actually enjoyed doing it, and I really loved meeting people from all over the world. And it also helped me to actually connect with real people, even if it's virtually. And so, yeah, I started doing this, and I realized that a lot of people were enjoyed what I did. And some people on HelloTalk said, "You should have a YouTube channel," or "Do you have a YouTube channel?" And so I decided to, well, try to make a YouTube channel. And that's what I'm doing here. A little bit about my background. I was born and raised in France, and so I grew up speaking French. But my parents are English speakers. My dad is British and my mom is American. And so I also spoke English at home. And so I grew up bilingual. And I've lived in the US for 35 years. I'm 50 years old. And yeah, so I've never taught English before, but I have taught for a long time. And my goal then, when I was using HelloTalk, but also here, is I wanted to find a way to help people who are kind of like at the intermediate level. So if you know the system, the general system, I know it as the European system, but I think they use it all over the world. I'm not sure. But my goal is to help people who are maybe at the A2, B1 level, maybe B2 as well, because it's very hard often to transition from being a beginner to being an advanced speaker. You get to the intermediate level, and then it's really hard to find resources where you're actually hearing language by a native speaker, but it's not like at native speaker speed, right? Because if you watch movies or you listen to people speaking to each other, very often they're speaking so fast that you have a hard time understanding a single word. And I know how frustrating that can be. Like you think, okay, I'm good at English. I understand things that I watch. I can read. I know a lot of vocab. But then you hear native speakers speak to each other and you don't understand anything. And that can be quite frustrating. And I think it actually stops a lot of people from making progress. And so I thought, well, why don't I do this like I do with my French classes when I do it in French? Why don't I try to speak at a, it's a normal speed. I'm still speaking natively, but it's clearer and it's slower so that everybody can hear the words that I'm saying. And I decided, well, let's try that out. And I think that it worked pretty well in HelloTalk. So hopefully you can benefit from this YouTube channel as well. And maybe, you know, if on YouTube you'll have time to listen to it again, go back whenever you have time, you can listen to it. And I think what I'm going to do, so I haven't quite decided yet, and I am actually I welcome suggestions from anybody, but is to do some short speaking videos, and then perhaps a few short reading videos, and do them at different speeds. So start off slowly, do one video that's slower, and then do it a little faster. And so you can kind of progress, see how you do with the slow one, see how you do with the faster one. But just so you can hear a native speaker speak, and also that you can, if I do reading as well, that you can follow along with the reading. And, you know, I'm not a professional at this. This is the first time I've done it. So I don't know how good it will be, but we'll see. And hopefully it can be helpful to people, because that's my goal, is to try to help people to learn English, because I know a lot of people want to learn English and especially want to get better at English. A lot of people are trying to go from that intermediate level and progress to the higher intermediate, even to the advanced. So if I can help in that way, then I would be happy. Okay, well, I guess my next step will be to actually record a video. I mean, this is kind of already that kind of video, right? You're learning English right now. But record a video about me speaking about a certain topic. Or just, I'll probably speak a lot about my experiences as well. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that you'll get to see some more content soon.